Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. You know this guy, it's Wayne Mezet, and we're standing actually in one of Wayne's patios back here, and we're going to talk about different types of vines, why you want to use a vine in the landscape, and then the different ways vines kind of move and attach themselves to the landscape. You were telling me this plant here's how old?
It's about 30 or 40 years old. It's a climbing hydrangea, native of Japan. And this is how it grows in Japan, crawling up the trees right up to the top. This is a clinging vine. It attaches itself to a surface and then crawls up, forming little rootlets. The hydrangea is also on the wall and will eventually deteriorate the mortar and eventually the stone, because when the little rootlets attach to the surface, they somewhat dissolve it in order to make their attachment.
So my question would be, why would you want this on a wall if it's going to dissolve it?
It'll take a decade or two to really cause problems. But it's such an attractive vine to soften the wall, absorb noise, and make it green as a background. Some people remove it from the wall by letting it climb on a trellis so that it never touches the wall.
Does it hurt the tree in any way, the vine?
A vine climbing a tree can cause damage, but it takes so long to do that, it's not really a problem in most cases.
I've made you climb up here to show me the wisteria. A lot of people love it, but can be a problem as well, right?
Well, wisteria is a twining vine. It winds around, and that's how it attaches itself. It has a tendency to get too thick and too heavy, and it eventually will pull the structure down. So we want to keep it on top of the structure so it can ride on top, and then we can guide it to where we want it to go.
How many years after you plant one or start it will it flower?
With the ones that you buy at garden centers now, they should flower within 3 or 4, 2 years sometimes.
Tell me about this, and this guy's really attached as well.
This is the red-flowered passion flower, which is an annual in this climate. But it blooms in the summertime, and it's a twining vine like the wisteria. But this one climbs with these tendrils. You can see how they curl around here, and they attach to each other and to the support. So this does not attach itself to the wall and climb. It climbs with tendrils.
So Wayne, why don't you give me a summary of all the different vines we've seen and how you might use some of them in the landscape?
The ones that attach themselves to the wall are the ivies, the euonymus, and the hydrangea. And then there are the twining types, like wisteria, that wind around a support, and the passion flower that winds around by using its tendrils. These types won't attach themselves to the wall.
I hope you enjoyed that little lesson on vines, all the different types. Come back every week for all of our tips, hints, and helps at growingwisdom.com. Thanks a lot. It was great.